Tonight, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's a special...
And off we go from Denver. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally. Team to a win.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here we go with Williams. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground. Hall brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. Throw over the middle. He's got Ruckert. That one a first down pickup of 8. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now Rodgers. And that went to the right side and incomplete. If you look at this Bronco defense, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Hall. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. Down to the 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be...
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Denver, and even 50 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Could have been a game-tying touchdown. They'll have to hold on that at least for now.
Ouch in a big way. Like ripping the Band-Aid off there. Can they let the sting subside and come back and get it done?
He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line. They run it again with Williams. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Javonte Williams. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jets taking over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. So officially now a 1,000-yard campaign for him, but I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, it's one of those thoughts, though, that creeps into your mind because there is a little mini celebration over on the sidelines. Everybody, hey, job well done, over 1,000 already. But guaranteed, as you noted, someone's jumped in the huddle and said, a lot more to be done, guys. Let's not, would you say, take your foot off the pedal? Let's not do that right now. But there is that possibility as people can get self-satisfied.
Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Offense for the Jets, ready to take over. And partner, let me make a quick pivot here. Season winding down. They're number 32 in offense this year. The last in the league. Where do they go?
Anywhere and everywhere, but they have to do it with a plan. And I think about Atlanta a bunch of years ago. They decide.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football. They'll try and run. This is Williams. 55 yards rushing for him now in the ballgame. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Javonte Williams, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And it's now 21-7. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Aaron Rodgers in the offense heading back out. He's coming off his 2nd interception of the game already. And remember, he was bit by the interception bug last week. He threw 2 there as well. So things trending poorly right now as he starts again here, 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Broncos at 10-6 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
The give is to McLaughlin. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. McLaughlin going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. A carry from McLaughlin. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jaleel McLaughlin taking it in from a yard out. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Ball again on second down.
And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Partner, we read a great article this week arguing for him to be Defensive Player of the Year. Normally, sacks are the big thing that people point to, but what he's done in the secondary has been something special.
It has been, because it's been an all-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback and sacking him himself, doing a number of different things that change the way the game is played.
A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Broncos.
Anthony Schwartz.
64 yards.
And the Broncos continue to pull away here in this first half. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. And it's a fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New York ready to go again offensively. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Rodgers now on first down.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now on first down. He finds Wilson and brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at FedEx Field in our nation's capital. Where was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory?
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one,
he's got a man, complete.
There he goes again.
And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Anthony Schwartz,
76 yards.
And the Broncos have got it on cruise control. Extra point by Mevis is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
They'll give it to Hall to start the drive.
Oh, good move. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Rodgers.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47.
They'll give to Hall. Darren Browning, the one who brought him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Open man here is Conklin. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Here's Rodgers to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Micah Parsons able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hall on a give up the middle.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5. Here's Rodgers. It's caught by OBJ. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. On the gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Rodgers, gotta have this one. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They run. It's Williams.
And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to have the Broncos first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. 2nd and 9. Here's McLaughlin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 40 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They go play action here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Anthony Schwartz with career touchdown number 70. And the Broncos extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Broncos add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th. The extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Rodgers. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On 1st down, Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
He'll air this one out from Mims. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Denver. 52 yards. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And the Jets have got it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expects.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Rodgers going to throw. And that is caught. What a catch inside the 5. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch. And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
And the Jets have got it. Risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
One final try now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best.